located in the Central Valley of California. The Fresno Fire Department. Established in 1877, the Fresno Fire Department is one of the oldest departments in the United States, rich in history and tradition. Welcome back to 48 Hours with Fresno Fire. Today, we are back at Station 3 with A Shift for their first 24 of this 48. Moments after they have their morning coffee, they are out like all the other crews, checking and painting the hydrants in their first due area. This is a coordinated effort twice a year. They stop at Roberto's Taco Shop for their favorite breakfast burritos.
We're filing a complaint. We were here at 4:40 this morning and you weren't here.
The crew discuss a recent call.
Oh yeah. I was trying to tell him. I was like, "You got a mask up."
Yeah, you did.
Like, you're right. Okay.
Joe was like, we're gonna mask up. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's do this.
Hello. Yeah, you guys open that door, man, and all I saw was crap this side. Like, oh man, they got that other window open there.
Free breakfast burrito, asada burrito, only cheese and soda cream.
Oh yeah. Chris. All units be advised.
As busy as Engine 3 is, they take this moment to sit down and enjoy their meal while they can. As soon as they're finished eating, they get a call from dispatch.
Out your window, dude.
Throw my gloves, man.
Firefighter Keola Park pulls a red line off the reel to quickly douse the flame.
Plums, I'm letting my guard down, Plums.
When they arrive on scene, they find a mattress burning under a freeway overpass. Looks like it might be homeless related. It takes only moments.
We got a call along with truck 4 down under one of our overpasses. We arrived, there was a small debris fire, looks like a small homeless camp again, and took a couple of pallets, put it out, good to go.
Engine 3 goes back into service
77. Apartment fire for engines 3, 5, 1, 9, 7, trucks 11, 4, Battalion 1, 751571, Diana, Custom McKenzie, 315 North Diana Street. All apparatus on the Diana incident. Operations will be Fire 1.
Late afternoon, a call comes in for a possible structure fire. Engine 3 is out the door. En route, more information comes in on the call, and it's upgraded to a fire at an apartment complex with possible occupants still in the apartment.
Out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! What's that?
Engine 3 is first in. The engine company jumps off the rig and quickly goes into action. The lines are quickly pulled up to this small apartment complex. Fire is blowing out the window of the apartment. Engine 5 is the second engine company to arrive on scene.
You ready to slam that open? Hey, it's already open.
Engine 5 arrived. Specific fire attack.
Heads up, Dave.
Firefighter Silva and firefighter Garcia, who is a traveler, pulls a line up to the stairs of the apartment that is fully involved.
Fire on fire! Sir, get out of the way, get out of the way!
Out of the way!
What's off the line, get out of the way!
Engine 3, can you send in a map up, please?
Silva is on the nozzle, and Garcia has a pipe pole in hand. Both firefighters prepare to go into the inferno. Fire flashes over their heads as they enter the fire. As first in captain, Palmer commands the scene as the IC. He quickly evaluates the incident and is on the radio with communications calling out for reinforcements.
Engine 3, that's going to be engine 9.
Copy, engine 9, I need you to come in and check the apartment to the east of us on the second story. Engine 9, copy. 1 direct.
Engine 1, copy.
Engine 3, engine 7, your assignment for us. Engine 7, you're going to be 2 out for engine 9. We're going in the apartment to the east of us. Communication, Diana Command, utilities have been secured.
Command, copy.
Battalion Chief Escobedo has arrived on scene. Captain Palmer hands over IC duties.
Battalion 1, Battalion.
The engine company pulls another line and continues the attack.
Fire attack, Diana Command, can you give me a progress report? Command, fire attack. Got the fire knockdown in the front room. We're conducting a primary now. Copy, got a fire knockdown in the bedroom, conducting a primary.
They're going up right now, your guy is. We got 2 out coming up for you. Watch out for the power line. Yeah.
Communication to the command, have the second alarm scheme to block off.
Diana, command, copy.
Truck 11 arrives.
Truck 11, copy.
Truck 11, can you bring a fan up to the fire apartment? Don't start it up yet. Copy that. Fan to the second floor apartment. Not starting it up yet. Command, Battalion 1. Battalion 1, command, go ahead. Hey, Christian, it is only a 4-plex. There's no access on the south side. Also, will the investigator have a witness for intentional set on this fire? Copy that, Brady. Communications down in command. Did you copy? We need an investigator. We have a witness.
Copy that.
Truck 19's arrived, staging.
19, copy.
The structure is being ventilated by the truckers on the roof as a firefighter on the interior pulls ceiling.
Truck 19, down in command. Can you bring your crew in for salvage operations in 2 downstairs apartments? Truck 19, copy. Salvage in the 2 downstairs apartments.
The tarps are being brought in to start the salvage and prepare for the haul out. They bring in the ventilation fans. Smoke is being cleared by the positive pressure fan. There is fire in the walls of this apartment, and the contents of the apartment are burning. Firefighter Silva continues to put on the wet stuff. The captain of Engine 7 keeps a close eye on his crew.
Communications, Battalion 1.
Battalion 1, guy.
Fire's under control. Also, can you confirm PD has 1 in custody for the one that started this fire according to some reports?
Copy that. We'll try to contact PD.
Communications, Battalion 1. Just got information that there was earlier calls on this location for a stabbing. The same suspect is reported to have started this apartment fire.
Copy that.
Communications, command.
The fire is completely out, and all the crews prepare for haul out.
What units do I have in staging?
38 and 7, 8, and truck 19.
Copy, I have a signed truck coming in at 7 in spring. Confirming you're still staging? 8, affirmative. Copy, just hold on, thanks. Communications, engine 20, location staging.
20, copy.
Firefighters are rotated out periodically to keep them hydrated and some rest for safety. Engine 9's engineer Jeremy Tatum and a crew member rack their cross legs. The firefighters all take a break and get hydrated. Battalion Chief Escobedo explained what is known about this fire so far.
Well, we responded to an apartment fire here in the central city of Fresno for an apparent arson fire. Apparently there was a stabbing here earlier where a male suspect stabbed his girlfriend, and she was transported to the trauma center. He then came back here as a retaliation and set the apartment on fire, which caused not only the apartment to catch fire, but also to expose and burn some of the adjacent apartments in this structure.
It is now known that an arsonist torched this fire. Fire's out. Now it's time to wash down the hose lines, get them ready for the next call. The battalion chief helps one of the residents by answering her questions as what to do next. Members of the engine companies rack the hose lines. Fresno is a city that is laced with railroad tracks throughout the city and through family neighborhoods. Both passenger and transportation trains pass through these neighborhoods, making them very dangerous for the residents, especially the children. Dave Aguilar from the Fresno Fire Department's top-notch maintenance shop fills the air bottles with the Bauer air filling compressor mounted on their mobile on-scene air service truck. Firefighter engineer Chris Garcia cleans all the gear before he loads it onto the rig. Arson investigator Christine Wilson takes photos of the entire apartment before she starts going through the rubble, one piece of debris at a time.
Carry out instead of douching it and then just that one room.
I don't think we should really stop most of it.
Well, he was worried about
Christine,
putting too much water.
How long do you think you'll be?
I'm trying to grasp my hands around everything where we got right now.
Captain Fulmer from Engine 7 speaks with the arson investigator as to his crew and if they are still needed on scene. She goes over to the next apartment. She was briefed on the stabbing and what has occurred and has been informed that the arsonist has been taken to jail. She may be going there next. The arson investigator continues to take photos of where they believe the fire started. Firefighter and engineer Garcia is also an arson fire investigator and joins Christine in her search of the charred debris.
I'm sorry? That would be great. Of the interior as well?
Oh, not.
The arson investigator begins to rake through the debris. Chris asks her about removing the stool. She wants it left on scene. She does not miss a clue and has a very high percentage rate of closing cases.
My understanding is
Dan, find out how many people she needs in here, and we'll switch out with you in just a
I
minute.
don't know if we talked to her, the victim of the stabbing.
I'm thinking 2 right now.
Let's go ahead and back this out.
Engine 3 goes back into service. Firefighter Garcia, a traveler, is happily covering for Keola Park. Garcia caught the fire. Back at the station, Captain Palmer begins to log in the information from the huge apartment fire they just ran. The crew go back in service and return to the scene of the crime. The engine company returns to the scene of the crime to make sure that the apartment building is both safe and secure.
Is that locked up? How do you do this? Huh? How do you do this? That one's okay. That's the one.
Yeah, that one's okay. It's just that.
That's how he secured it?
We just went back to the location of a previous structure fire about an hour and a half after we left, just make sure there's no signs of a rekindle, make sure the building's secure. Everything looks good.
Engine 3 goes back into service. Engine 3 is out the door. Late night, a call comes in. It's another structure fire. Engine 3 arrives on scene, and once again, they're first in.
Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Is anybody in there? Alright. Where's the fire?
It takes them a moment to open the loosely locked gate. Matt removes the sheet of plywood that covered the front door. This residential fire is a vacant home with boarded up windows. The fire is said to be in the walls in the rear of the structure. Firefighter Garcia, nicknamed Velveeta, drags in an attack line that will be pulled to the rear of the structure.
I didn't see anything back there. There's a lot of smoke. Christian, yeah, it's clear underneath. It's just residual. Okay.
So it's gonna be up and top.
Truck 4 arrives on scene.
Get up and get this one off. Hey Tim, help them get this one off. They're right inside this window right now, Matt.
They use their axes to open up the covered windows.
Okay, we're good. You guys good? Hey, we're gonna open all these up, okay?
Can we start opening?
Yeah.
The smoke is thick. They pull a line to the rear of the home to extinguish the fire. Now, it's time to open up the wall and expose all the burning embers. One of the truckers uses a chainsaw to open up the walls of the home. Cutting pieces out of this wall, opens up the building, and exposes any lingering embers.
Down over here.
The home is being ventilated, and they begin the haul out.
There's plenty of fresh guys out here. When you need to rotate out, let me know.
Hey, Beth, can you knock out that one piece up top? Right here. Right here.
Look at them all showing up. He's on film right now.
Firefighter Matt Silva tells us about the call.
What we had is our standard vacant house. There was a fire in the wall that seemingly started on the exterior, but we're not sure. When we arrived, we forced entry into the house, extended 1.5 inches to the back of the house, opened up the wall, and extinguished the fire. Exciting stuff.
Engine 3 is AOR. Engine 3 prepares to go back into service.